talking to me this morning, I would say to him, Mr. President, you have gotten on the last nerve of the American people, and they don't want a tax increase, and you just don't seem to understand that. What they want to do is see the size, scope, and cost of the federal government cut. They want the spending cut. They want some caps in place. They want a balanced budget amendment to come out of Washington and go to the states. And Mr. President, it is time for you to give it up.
All right, well,
you're not going to be able to raise taxes.
Well, the two sides are so far apart on this. I mean, how on earth do you think you're going to come together?
I think that what we're going to do is continue to stand steadfast. Cut, cap, balance. The American people are with us. You know, they've said it time and again. Washington is too big. It doesn't have a revenue problem. It has a spending problem. This is a very serious issue. They are saying, tell us the truth. Let's get to work on this. But it means reducing the size of the federal government, reducing what it spends. And I'm glad that the American people have stuck with us on this.
But the president wants $1 trillion in tax hikes. Congress, the Democrats in Congress at least, want more. So are Republicans going to agree to some measure of tax hikes?
The Republicans are not going to agree to tax hikes.
So, you know, we go back at this again. So how do the two sides come together when you're so far apart?
I think there again, the American people and Republicans in Congress have been very clear. Let's cut. You know, it's interesting when you listen to what the economists are saying. They're not saying they're looking for a debt hike. They're looking for what we're going to do about spending reduction. The time has come to, in a very serious, sober manner, address the spending, the out-of-control spending of the federal government. And that's what we're willing to do. We've put our plans forward. I've had my across-the-board spending cut bills out there for years. I think this is the time where we say this is an opportunity to go make these cuts. Let's get busy. Let's make these cuts, reduce the size of regulation, reduce the size of these agencies, reduce what the federal government spends.
All righty. Well, I guess that comes down to